All right, y'all. This is Homeroom with Smooth. I got with me Domo, J Frank, Esco, Ellie, Type X, Bree, and Jazzy. And we're gonna discuss relationships and dating in 2020 and beyond. So who wants to pop this thing off? Who wants to pop this thing off?
Well, I mean, what we talking about? We got internet dating, we got face to face, we got motherfuckers catfishing people, mass fishing people. We got. I mean, you give me the damn topic so I know what we doing.
Okay. Let's start from we're dating. We're gonna start light. We're gonna start light. So like in the dating scene, like how soon is too soon to do things? Like is it do you wait? Do you wait, or is there even a rule? Like, do you wait to kiss? Do you wait to have sex? Like, how soon is too soon, or is there no rules?
That's the problem. It's too many rules in this society we're
It's,
dating right now.
yeah, I
So
was just
people
about to say
going
that.
off of everybody's society type shit, and it's making it hard for just the
I
regular
think
conversation stuff. It's like, oh, if I do this, I'm a hoe. If I do this, I'm a lame. If I do this, I'm tweaking. Like it's just too many unknown rules and too many unspoken rules for no reason, and it's making it so much more difficult than what it needs to be.
it's too many people worry about other people's opinions. You gotta whatever the timing is up to those two grown individuals, and whether that's a day for them and it might be 2 years for somebody else. As long as they're in agreement. I mean, I don't think there's a general rule, and I don't know. I think that makes it worse. That puts pressure on people to try to live up to some standard that don't really matter. You comfortable? I've been in long-term relationships with the first night stands, and I've been with the opposite. So
I think,
it's a vibe. I think the kids these days would call it a vibe or something like that. It's just
yeah, just trust your
Yeah,
gut.
I think I would have to agree with that. It really pretty much depends on what's comfortable with you and the person that you with. Cause like you said, like I didn't fuck on the first night, and we was together for years. And then there's also people who else like, oh no, I think I'm gonna make you wait for it. Like I don't really think there's no set rules, just whatever works for y'all.
uh,
But people will try to say there is. Y'all know Steve Harvey came out with that whole 90-day rule.
Yeah. I think, but I really think like the rules come with the fear of judgment. Like it's like people are like, oh yes, okay. It's just like if a homegirl, like you're talking to one of your homegirls, right? And you're like, hey, like I met this real cool dude. We hit it off. Like we had a dope night. As he say, kids nowadays say vibes. The vibe was good. You know, the energy was good, and then your friend kind of looks at you, or like whoever you're talking to or confiding in is like, oh well, you just met this person, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like, okay, well, I don't want to be perceived as like I'm moving too fast, or I'm too quick to jump off the ledge, or I'm a risk taker, or I'm a hoe, or anything like that. So I think that's what it is really. It's just like the fear of judgment for people, especially that's around them, that actually knows their business. It's like when you got people that know your business, it's the more judgment, it's the fear, it's the anticipation of the judgment, just to like, okay, I can't move as fast because I got people watching me.
and it's the crazy part. The people that watch you not even following them rules anyways. They just watching you.
Facts.
They just
That
watching
is
you.
so
Big
true.
facts.
So
That's a
Facts.
true.
big fact.
Just want something to say.
But that's
Everybody
the
watch.
crazy part though.
Oh,
Like, why do we allow for others to set rules on something that they don't have to abide by? Like, regardless of the fact if I'm dating Breed, tomorrow, and then I go and date Smooth next week or whatever. Like, who business is it, and what does it matter if it is not pertaining to you, regardless if it's a close friend or not? We allow a lot of stressors in society to put stuff on us, and we are part of society. Like, we allow it. Why is the question that I always ask with that.
I
uh,
think there's a lot of people doing it for social media. Like social media is playing such a big presence these days that people want to have be the Instagram couple. Y'all see that? That's somebody's son and me. You know, all the pictures that pop up. People want to be that. They want to be the relationship goal. So they'll fake it for the internet. You know, they do stuff to seek validation from other people.
Mm-hmm. Be miserable
Because
as hell.
you go viral and get that for a while. I'm not mad
I
at
mean,
I'm
they
not
make it
mad at it, but
enticing.
it definitely has
There was
a bad effect on overall society.
mhm. There was a there was a couple like they took this couple's random picture or whatever together or whatever, like they was in these flowers. I don't know if y'all seen it, like it went hella viral. Like
I saw that.
you did see it? Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, I did. I saw
yeah,
it.
they got together, they start dating or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I think they felt pressured to date because they started a whole YouTube channel, started the Instagram page, and all these other things. You know what I'm saying? Together, you know what I'm saying? And they like it just seemed like they were forcing the issue when they already had like a natural vibe. So I'm just like, if y'all really had a natural vibe and y'all was really like fucking with each other, y'all could have just fucked with each other offline. Like nobody had to know. Like y'all could have
They're
just
going for the money.
like, but
The
they
money.
like I guess they wanted to capitalize off of that, but that was kind of wild.
Publicity, yeah.
So
I know how much them YouTubers be making. Like I watched that social media documentary or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's crazy.
They be
Yeah.
making money. I watched the video last night. He got what 2.5 million subscribers and made like almost $2 million
that's it. I
Yeah.
mean,
in a
that's
year.
considered
So
skill now. Like, it's crazy how
that's
Like you
motivating.
say, it's for the gram, whatever this little
yeah,
cliche saying is, or whatever. People do it for the gram or whatever, and it's. I mean, but again, that goes to attention, and all attention that is not good attention. I had to learn that the hard way. And then just, I mean, people want to share what they want to share, but they don't want to share the hardship or whatever. And it's like, we saying all the good stuff. Post the bad shit too.
I show be looking like why they break up. I be wanting to DM people like, so what's up?
Right.
I'm all in y'all business.
I mean, because they put it out there.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah,
I don't,
but I think
I don't
I don't
use
know.
social media like that.
Yeah.
That's one thing I can't stand watching people like ask strangers on social media questions about their life that really has real effects on their life, and you out here asking, doing polls on Facebook and all these people don't give a shit about you. Like I just don't get the need for approval. And I feel like luckily, consciously, I try to give that shit up, but it's
Yeah.
hard sometimes, but you gotta actively do it on a daily basis. You gotta choose what you give your energy to, and all that celebrity worship and who's dating who, all that shit adds to these relationships these days that don't have any kind of substance. It's just about what other people see in a relationship. It ain't about the two people in it, or
So
I
three.
think that's why
if y'all
internet.
significant, oh, go ahead.
No, go, Jazz.
I was gonna ask, so if y'all significant other was like, yeah, you should just delete your social media, would y'all do it?
Actually, I wasn't on social media like that until I got this new job. Well, I should say, I had got off of social media like that, and then I got this new job, and it's like a lot of social media, and it's like, I hate it because it's like I really don't want to be on social media like that, like But then again, I'm old fashioned. I prefer to meet my person face to face because I like to go off the vibe. I like to go off the energy, and when you do that, and you so captivated by that person and what y'all doing, you don't be wanting to post like that. I mean, at least for me. Like, I don't need all my business on social media. Like, I'm just not that type of person or whatever. But the younger generation, that's how a lot of their life revolves around things. Like everything they gotta post. Ooh, I'm getting dressed up to do this. Ooh, I'm taking pictures of the flowers he gave me. Ooh, I'm taking a sip of the wine. It's like, are you really enjoying that moment
Mhm.
if you always posting?
Man, listen.
That's the one thing because I had a girlfriend who had a kid and he wanted to record everything and like we're doing like we're at Disneyland, fireworks are going on, and he's so busy trying to record the fireworks instead of just enjoying the fireworks, and it was everything we're doing. So I finally had to tell him like, hey, like enjoy the moment. And I said, if you really want to go back and watch the fireworks, I'm like, go on YouTube because someone else put it on there already. But it was just enjoy the moment you're in, and like for him, and he wasn't even posting it. He was just he got in a mode just to record everything, And back to what Jazzy said, like if my significant other told me to go delete my social media, I would probably say it depends. Like my personal one, yeah, like I'd delete it because I don't post much on that one anyway too. But like my hobby, I take pictures. I'm a photographer, so I would keep that one on there, But and that one's just for the community stuff. But even on like my personal one, I don't post every single little thing that I'm doing, and like they hardly ever cross over. And that's the one thing I've noticed as well too. And it's kind of like people when they want to focus on their business, and like we said, they always want to post the good stuff. It's like they make it staged, like, and because it's like we said, they're not trying to enjoy the moment. So it's like look what I got. It's more like look what I'm doing, look at me, like look how successful I am,
FOMO.
and not just, hey, like I'm out here and I'm enjoying the moment with my significant other. Like this is what we're doing, So like they're not telling a story, and maybe that's like the photographer in me. It's like tell the story, say like and it doesn't have to be the bad stuff, but you could show the struggle, and then show where you're at too, to say, hey, to try to inspire people. But it's more like they're trying to rub it in someone's face. They're like, I'm up here on this mountain, you're not here. Sucks to be you. But
I literally just had this conversation with someone of a younger generation, and we were talking about that. And I was like, what is the whole point of posting everything? Because I learned that it's a new thing now to not post your significant other, just to post like things of them, like their arm or their ear or something like that. Once again, everything today's time and is so stupid to me. But I just learned that last weekend, and I'm like, well, what's the point of it? Like,
Right.
You know what?
They're like,
I
well,
think that
so you could go creep.
social media is making us all narcissistic. Like, who
and that's what I'm
cares?
saying. So I asked that. I said, what is the point of it? They like, because they don't even know who my man is. And I'm like, but you're posting an arm. Like, what? Well, what is the point of posting it all? They're like, I'm just so
So they could lie about it later and be like, that's my cousin. So when someone else comes and talks to him.
Right.
No, I actually know some people that like they do that for like the element of surprise for people. It's like, hey, like you don't know who my significant other is. You're not gonna know, because there are some shiesty people in the world or in the social media community that's like, this is my significant other. Okay, and then you have that person that's like, oh, that's your significant other. I'll take your man or I'll take your woman.
But that was
It's
even
people,
before the social media.
it's
Then
people.
they don't need to be
It's
your man or
people-
woman then.
It's people out here that just operate like that. Like me personally, the question is, the original question. Hold on one second. The original question is, would I delete my social media? Right? Me personally, I wouldn't delete my social media. One, because I don't post what I do on my day to day or where I'm at all the time. What I post on my page is more of me supporting my friends and their businesses and their talents and things like that. So if my significant other asks me, hey, can you delete your social media? I'm gonna look at them like they sideways. Because at the end of the day, I'm spreading the word, because I want people to see, I want the world to see my people flourish. So if you telling me to delete my social media, I'm gonna look at you like you're crazy. That's just how I am. Like,
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Been in a situation.
Like, how you have social media? Like, to see you have social media, you need to delete yours too. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I think.
Oh yeah,
It has to be a mutual thing. Like I'm not gonna delete my social media, and then Jazzy has hers on. Like, haha, sucker. Like, no, like we would both have to delete it together.
Yo, Dave.
Yeah, I'm not for that. Don't tell me what to do. Like that's my big thing. Don't tell me what to do. You can add, you can act all you want, but
it is hella controlling though. It is a certain this is a certain type of controlling like aspect.
There's a fine line that you.
Because at the same point, then what else are you gonna be asking to do next?
Oh, you can't wear that. You can't wear this. You can't eat this. You can't.
Then you gotta go.
That.
Then you gotta go. I'm just
like,
no,
I'm good.
Don't do that.
Be like, I'm just here so I won't get fined, but now I'm gone.
Okay, bye bye.
I deleted my Twitter once for my son's mother. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, Smooth trying to say something, y'all.
I know. I didn't want to be rude and mute everybody. I didn't want to be rude. I was letting everybody get their stuff off. I'm like, nah, get it off. No, hey, but to touch on, dang, don't tell me
you didn't forget. See, I'm gonna need you to write some notes, damn it.
I forgot. I ain't
For the
forgot.
next podcast, Dominique will be co-hosting. No,
No,
Hold
but
up.
people posting just an arm, posting just an arm or a leg or like the shoes or whatever, or they significant other. Like I feel like more so is they know in the back of their head that that hold on, let me let this person in real quick.
that they sharing that person. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you was
Yeah.
right on point with that.
So listen,
You know I was, because you know the original post. Remember old girl who posted her guy and then she covered his face with a smiley face, but then it became a meme and somebody was like, "Wait a minute, that's my boyfriend." Because look at the magazines in the background by blase blase blase.
look,
Mhm.
that,
Period.
yeah, you might want to delete your government off of this thing. I'm just gonna forewarn you. But anywho, so what I was gonna say is I think more so people are scared that that situation that you just talked about would happen to them. That they would post their significant other and find out that he or she is not theirs, not just theirs. They belong to somebody else as well, or they've been creeping out on them. And they don't want
He told this
they
for
don't want the
everybody.
public humiliation of that. But I mean, it's really saving you a lot of time, so you might as well just go and rip the band-aid off. Because there ain't no sense in you posting them 2 years down the line and then you finding out, oh, he been with, you know what I'm saying, Domo, Bree, and Ellie. You know what I'm saying? Like, like that's crazy.
Damo just gonna say, "Look, as long as Ellie and Brain and hinging on my time, then hey."
You my man. If I want to
Hey,
post
what
you,
they
I'm
say?
gonna post you. I don't care
To
nothing
go
about
to go back
You
to your
do.
question, because I just wanted to say I would not. There's if someone were to ask me to delete my social media, I would sit here and I look at you sideways and be like, "Excuse me, like you probably found me through social media, or like I've had my social media way before you've been in my life. So who are you to sit here and all of a sudden claim ownership of that part of my life that everyone in this world has access to?" So it's in, like Bree said, I'm not one to sit here and post about like that whole like features of people. Like I've never heard of that, but I don't post like that. You know what I mean? So I just like supporting others. I like to just when I work a lot. I work a lot. There I'm just like I just need to just get my mind off work. So I go onto social media. So it's kind of like a stress reliever for me. So if someone just wants to just automatically claim that, hey, would you delete your social media for me? No. So I mean,
Ellie
there's
took it back to the original statement. No, just playing.
To that, I mean, to
Ellie took
add,
it back 5 minutes ago.
I didn't say anything. I was listening to you guys, so I was like, wait,
like,
let me get my input.
like I
No.
said, I've gotten off of Twitter before in a relationship.
How'd that work?
I mean, it wasn't a big deal to me. I mean, it was Twitter. It was my son's mother. She wanted me to get off Twitter. I guess I was getting too much attention or whatever. But it wasn't really a big deal to me at that point. At first I was like, what the fuck? For what? I think D Wade had just retweeted some funny shit I just said. I thought I was about to blow up.
Oh, you was up.
Ready, but I mean, I just forgot about it after a while. It really didn't. It wasn't an issue. I'm single now, so I guess that didn't work out in the long run. I forgot my password on Twitter. So.
Yeah.
Shameless plug of being single now.
Yeah.
He was on there being a Twitter honey.
I don't know. Just on social media is just a lot. Like you talking to the same people on different platforms. It's irritating. It's somewhat like group me. Like I'm in 10 different group me pages with the same people,
Girl.
right?
I'll disagree slightly because like GroupMe, I talk to a totally different set of people than my Twitter. Like my Twitter is only Arkansas people, California people for the most part, and then there's like some sprinkle in of some everywhere else that I've been. But GroupMe, like I'm in GroupMes with people from Chicago. I'm in GroupMes with folks from like DC area, the DMV. I'm like, I don't know these
North
people
Carolina.
at all. I don't know these people at all. But if it wasn't for GroupMe, I wouldn't even be connected to them. So I mean, there's that.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think that on my social media definitely caters to different people. Like Twitter is more so my college friends or people who I met through people I went to college with, versus Facebook might be like my old friends plus like family, and then I guess kind of football people. And then yeah, GroupMe is just all over the place. Like I'm in an Atlanta group chat with people from Atlanta, then it's the bike club group chats and this football group chats and random group chats. I don't even know how I got it put in. Like it's just all over the place.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm like I say, I'm just a little traditional. I like meeting people face to face. I mean, I've met some great people through these groups, but but then again, it's like I prefer to hang out with them face to face or whatever. Unfortunately, due COVID, but for the most part, we get to see each other. But yeah, that's pretty much how my dating life is. Like I prefer to meet a person face to face versus internet wise, because I can't get an energy. I can't go off your energy via internet. I can go off your energy face to face. Like you can't deny it with me face to face.
Okay.
Have y'all tried online dating?
So I can
Have
say
I have
sucks.
not.
a little bit. I can say like I'll say this. At first, I wasn't online dating. I was like online hoeing. Like basically, like I was just like, I'm just gonna keep it a band. Like I was just like, okay, okay, she want it, cool. Like set it up, blah 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 blah, boom, knock it out. Like that's how it was. Like so, whether it was like POF, Tinder, I think it's what, Black now, like whatever it was, like I was there, and that's like I was moving. Like, but I would still meet people in person, and the in person stuff always felt better. Always felt better. Like I would only take somebody serious if I'm meeting them in person, with the exception of one.
I've been single about 2 years. Like I've been on Tinder and Bumble, but I've never met anybody from there. Like I don't know. It's weird to me even being on there. I don't know how to set shit up. I don't be knowing what to say. Like it's just a
Oh, bro, I could give you a quick class. Quick class.
it's just awkward to
I
me.
was terrible. I was
Like
terrible.
I have conversations sometimes and it's cool, but it just like I'm at that point where I work a lot and I don't want to pretend like I don't want to be fake. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to pretend like I care how your day was and be asking questions
Dang.
just
Oh my gosh.
Well, what the hell? Are you
Trying to
getting
get
ready to
I
straight to
date
the
know.
again? What the
point.
Nah,
what?
he
He
keeping
want
it
to
a
get straight to
he
the
is
point. Are
keeping
you
it
BF or
a
not?
buck.
Damn.
He is
He said,
keeping
I
it
don't even
a
want to
buck.
pretend like
Right,
how your day
get no
was. Like,
small
what the
talk.
I be having
He
No,
ain't got no time
I
for
don't got
small
time to
talk.
be asking some stranger.
listen.
You had some nice pictures. How your day was. I don't really care. And I know
But
it just
if you meet
Hey,
people in
bro,
person,
I feel that. I got
Bree, show your face for this one because I can imagine your eyebrows.
right. Like I know her eyes is big. Like, what is wrong with this man?
Hey, I have to get the camera back on. Like, what? I want you to see my face, dude. Swipe the phone. You can see what?
No, listen, look, hold on. I gotta take this off for this one. Hold on.
don't keep it
Hold
real.
on, cause he was keeping it all the way a
I'm
buck. But like,
Hey,
listen, I don't do the online dating, me personally. I've never tried it, not gonna do it, not interested in it. That's just not me personally. But I'm not, I don't knock anybody who does it. But at the same token, I agree with him though. Like I'm that type of person. It's like, you feel me? I work. Once I leave work, I don't want to talk about work. Don't ask me how work was. I don't want to talk about that shit. Work is work. I'm past work. Don't ask me about work.
Boom.
Like that's a literally that piece in a conversation, if I'm getting to know somebody or I'm starting to date, will turn me off. I
Wait a
can
minute, I
like
thought he
you
said
as
he
much.
don't want to know how you doing in general.
No,
hey,
but he's talking about what a stranger that could possibly be like miles and miles, like distances from you,
I was,
Yeah,
I was
it's
and
not
kidding.
and
I'll
y'all
let you know
strangers.
how far away they are.
It's
and
not that I
y'all
don't care how they're
strangers.
going. I'm saying like there's a standard. Like you got to do like the morning text and the if you don't
I
if
feel
you, if
you.
you
Fam, you ain't gotta
Yeah.
do all that, bro. You ain't gotta do all that.
What's your favorite color?
Whoever,
yeah like I
I
don't
think
hey,
like I'm
I
not
don't
look,
know.
whoever telling you you gotta do all that, I'm telling you, they capping. They lying. They lying. They
I
lying.
don't think
I'm,
so because I
I'm
think a
sure
lot of
I'm
people
sure
are just
They
there's
lying.
online just
They
to
lying.
get sex.
I'm
No,
I don't
they
think
saying
a lot
are.
of these
I'm
people are
saying
online to
people out
if
there.
actually
you
get to a serious
online to get
relationship.
sex, I'm saying like
Them dating
if,
apps, they really be trying
if
to hook
someone's
up.
interacting, oh, hold on. Okay. Yeah, if someone's interacting with you, right, online on them dating sites, right, someone's interacting with you, and they start interacting with you heavy, they know what time it is. Like literally, they know what they know what they're into it for. Like a lot of people, like some people, they genuinely are trying to get to know you. They want to all that, but other people are just there for a good time or whatever. And I literally sit there and tell and ask, like I asked like numerous times, like, yo, what are you here for? Because if you're here for this, you might as well go ahead and move on. Like this is where I'm at. This is what time it is. Like we can date, we can go out, we can have a good time, but anything
Oh my
outside
God.
of this, and anything like relationships, all that, miss me. I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm not
So
there.
wait, so do you put that on your profile though?
I keeps it
Yeah,
real.
I put like I literally put on my profile like I'm just dating. Like that's it. That's it. Like
So
nothing,
so
nothing
again,
more.
just
Nothing
dating
more.
is a different category for different people or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
That's why I explained it up front. Like the first couple messages, I'm keeping it a band. I'm keeping it a buck with you off the
Now,
rip.
what you be saying though, for real?
That is wrong.
'Cause I feel like I would
Finish your
laugh.
first message, please.
Huh? But I
I'm
be
texting you. We just matched on Tinder, and I sent a message. Hey, what's up? What you say back?
hey, how are you doing? Like literally, I'm responding with your same energy. But the moment you want to take it like up a notch, like, I'm gonna let you know, hey,
He's gonna be
like especially them people that's like, hey, look, I'm here, I'm looking for like there's people look, it kills me every time. Like, yo, I'm on here, I'm looking for marriage and all this other stuff. I'm like, yo, you really in the wrong place. Cause I'm like, I literally keep it a band with. I'm like, you in the wrong place. Ain't none of these dudes on here looking for that. I'm just gonna keep you the band with you. Okay.
I know a girl found her
Some
We're
people,
not
husband
on
on
here.
some,
We're not
I was
no.
about to say some people find their husbands
Like
and
it's
they
a
like
small,
in their
it's a small
lifetime
percentage.
partners.
I keep it a band. It's a small percentage. I'm like, you finding that guy is the needle in the haystack. Like the majority of these dudes on here is like kind of dating to get to know you, and that's like it. If you're not, they're not looking at beyond the initial date and stuff till after they actually meet you. This online stuff, it just is what it is. Like these online engagements just is what it is. Like it's keeping it cordial. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, if you with the business, you know what I'm saying, and this is what you're trying to do, cool, I'm there. But if you like, yo, I want to be like deeply involved, you know what I'm saying? Like I want this romanticism, I want all these flowers and all that. Like you got this checklist of things that you want. I want no part of your checklist. None. I want no
Well
part.
So
then,
you just,
well,
so
I
you
got a
just out
question.
here. I feel it.
You
So
fall. Yeah,
I have a
if
question when it comes to
you
it.
keep it
Then,
abandoned,
so
it
like,
actually works a lot better.
so let's just say like you are like talking to a person on the dating app or whatever, and you've already like started to talk to them and interact with them. Is there a such thing as like putting them on that swipe? What is it? Swipe left, swipe right? What is it? Is it swipe left?
no,
No, swipe.
No.
I think once you swipe, that's how you start talking.
You can start talking.
Yeah, that's how you match. You know, y'all both swipe right on each other.
Okay, so what if you swiped to talk to them, but then like, is there an action to unswipe?
There is.
Yeah, you can
Once you
unmatch.
start talking, you
Okay,
talk, you
ignore.
block them or you, yeah.
You
I
can
do that
unmatch
with
those
Unity.
people.
Oh, you
Cause
can?
I'm
Oh, you can
Yeah,
unmatch people. That goes to show. I
yeah,
don't do
You
it.
can
I don't know.
unmatch and block them.
Me
you can
either.
unmatch people.
He said and block them.
I didn't did that
Oh,
plenty.
I just stopped responding.
That's what
just
But
say I
damn,
just
Yeah.
start
Smooth, how long you
responding.
been on the dating app? You done did a lot of shit plenty of times. Well, damn, how long your ass been there?
Like
You
I
feel
done got
me
unmatched.
on it.
okay.
He
Somebody
said
unmatched
okay.
you.
He
Uh,
said okay,
okay,
okay.
She
whatever.
said
I don't
I
care.
got
I don't care.
unmatched for inactivity.
So I'm matching. No, that's the thing too. That's the
That's
thing.
probably that happens
Unmatch
to
for
me then,
inactivity.
because I
If y'all
I
don't
did
follow
I
them,
like just
it'll
download Tinder
auto
every 3
unmatch
weeks.
y'all. All the dating apps do it. They'll auto unmatch y'all. If y'all don't talk, after a certain amount of period, there's an expiration date on the connection.
So your ass been doing this for a while, cause that should be a while before you know.
It's like a month. Like
That's interesting though.
Literally, it's just a tool. It's just a tool.
I know, but for how long are you on the thing for them to unmatch you?
I've had profile. I've had a profile on Tinder. I've deleted it. I've added another one, deleted it, made another one. And with
no, they answered the question. My question was, how long are you on something for them to unmatch you with somebody else?
No. So the typical period is either 30 to 60 days. It depends on that. 30 to 60 days. It depends.
Oh yeah, that's too goddamn long. I need a real human being.
I don't. Blacks is about 30 days. POF is about 30 days.
On Bumble, if nobody send a message within 24 hours, you get unmatched.
Yeah, Bumble elite. That's the one.
Bumble, the women got to send you a message first.
Yeah. That's the one for women.
Yeah.
Bumble is for women. Like if you're a woman and you actually like want something serious and you're looking for something, download Bumble. Dead ass.
See, Bumble.
You're gonna find
Bumble women is disrespectful though. That's why I don't even. Just the first messages I get. See, I cook, so I have pictures of like food. I have my food Instagram page on there, my chef page. So like probably 77.8% of the first messages I get are just asking about fucking when are you gonna cook for me or some shit about
lame ass shit.
That's definitely what I was thinking.
You might as well, if motherfuckers is asking you that off, if people asking you that off GP, if people are asking you that off GP, they literally just trying to hook up. That ain't even.
Yeah, I think that's what that's like a hookup line. That's not nothing serious. I think that's like a hookup line.
Yeah,
well, obviously you want something to cook for somebody because you posted the picture. That's your avatar.
I didn't post the picture. It's just a link to my Instagram page. I didn't want to put my personal page on there, so I put the link to my chef's page. So it's got a couple pictures.
The message that you want to cook.
Oh man,
okay.
They go, yeah.
I think, but that's the thing though. It's like open communicate. Like that is a way of communicating you. Like I don't look at that as a bad thing. I think that's a way for them to like, oh, okay, they researching you. And they like, okay, he cooks. Let me talk to him through that way. Like,
yeah,
but then
you gotta think the old-fashioned term is a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So, and then you the one who cooks. So
what do you?
It's just a conversation.
Domo, what do you do, Domo?
Huh?
What do you do? What do you do?
Shit, I meet a motherfucker in person.
No, I think what he's trying to say though, it's the way they're going at it too, because because they're saying
a flight attendant, if I just hit you up like, yo, where these free flights at? Like I'm not. It doesn't feel like you trying to get at me. It feel like you trying to get at the product.
The dudes do that all the time.
Like you trying to get a discount.
They do.
Because Jay Frank, if I wanted it, I'll be like, what you gonna put on me to eat? Like, no, just random.
Listen, let's be honest. Let's be honest though. If you met a girl and she was a physical trainer, you know what I'm saying? You can be like, oh no, I'm trying to book this session though. Like I'm trying to come work out. I'm trying to book a session though. Y'all making it seem like that's something that y'all wouldn't do with a fine ass woman that you would meet.
No,
that's a trainer though.
He didn't say that though.
No, I'm just saying like equivalent. I'm not talking about on Bumble. I'm just talking about in person. Period. No, like that's a normal. That would be a normal interaction.
Okay. No, but is that the person? But he's saying.
Are you talking about just saying I would want to? You talking about just saying that like while you spitting game or actually booking a session?
Like spitting game, y'all. It's so crazy. It's so crazy to me though because it's like you like damn that's disrespectful, but dudes do it all the time.
And so dudes are disrespectful though.
Right, but
dudes are definitely disrespectful.
But when women do it, it's like men want to clutch their pearls. Like, boy, stop playing. You ain't even got pearls on. Like, what you clutching? What you clutching for?
You know what?
I'm saying I wouldn't do
like
that.
a little.
No, he's saying it's for him though, and I think I know. It's how you do it though, because I think if you work your way up to that and do it, but they're just saying right off the bat like cook for me. Not it should be like they should be like, oh, I see you're into cooking, and then and grow it organically with that too.
Yeah, they played that bogus. They should have been like, we should cook together sometime.
It just makes me feel like
Thank you.
Oh, I would have been like, I was like,
What's the
oh, what's your
difference? The
favorite
word,
dish
it's
to
the
cook?
wording.
No,
It's the
it's
wording.
yeah,
No,
because
it's
Hold on.
the you cook together versus you
Hold
cooking
on,
with
hold
for
on.
me.
Hold on. So we not
It's
gonna
the
act
wording.
like how you say something don't matter. We not gonna do
Yes.
that. How
I'm
you
not.
say something
That's not
is
what
like
I. That's not what
90%
I.
of
My
some shit.
smooth. I understand. I understand what Jazzy is saying. I understand what the other fella is saying. I didn't even get to see his name pop up in the gaming chair.
Jay Frank.
No, I know Jay Frank is the one in the
Oh.
car. I'm talking about the gentleman in the gamer chair.
Type
Alan.
X.
Oh,
Type
Type
X.
X.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
going out them.
So I'm not saying that it's not about wording. I'm just saying like, okay, it's the wording. So if let's just say like she was to come at you crazy, like, so when you gonna cook for me?
Like he eating right now. I'm about to say, what you eating? No.
You know what I'm saying? She like, what is she like? She like, when you gonna cook for me? At the same token, I understand he like, dang, it's a way that you can come at me a different way than what you are when what you coming. Okay, so if what if she corrects how she's coming at you?
No,
Is
I'm
that
saying
still a no?
there's been some women that have come tactfully.
Okay, so what's tactfully?
Yeah, what is tactfully for Frank?
You know, hey, not first of all, if they start with food, somebody might ask me what my favorite
What background is that?
They might compliment spirits or something to say.
In the back.
Yeah, something in the background.
Whose background?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. Go ahead, Frank. We can hear you now.
I'm saying there's been some women that have come like, asking questions or not people jumping there about, because I got wine shit on there about asking about wine and stuff like that. But it just feels like when you come with a demand about something, like if I was on a stripper page, if I like the stripper page and I was like, yo, when can I get this lap dance? Like that just feels disrespectful to me. Like, first of all, hi, how you doing? My name is so and so. So I mean, at least introduce yourself, have some kind of wine and dine me first before you trying to get a free meal and some dick.
Wow, who said anything about this? They just said the food.
Okay, let's keep it a band now. Let's keep it a band now. You're on a dating website. You're on a dating website, okay?
I'm just for the free meals. Ain't that what y'all think anyway?
It is meal. It is meal.
Y'all brothers make it so hard. One minute you want a lady to just be up front. Next minute you like, oh, I want her to be a little more tactful with it. Like, oh, cut the shit.
Hey, okay. I'm gonna
next question.
As the veteran online dating person here, shamefully, so as the better, like, no, I just be on there. I just have a profile, like, and I respond. It's great. It's been a great.
So you don't never send a message.
Don't just say just. No, your ass on there and you respond. That's what it is. No judgment.
Look, I respond and initiate. I'm not saying I don't initiate. But lately I've been just responding. Like I've been chilling. I went through a deep stage of reflection and I've been chilling. I've reflected.
He's a better person now.
I'm a better
person. Your whole person.
Huh? Say what, Jazzy?
Your whole phase over. Your whole phase is over. Not really.
He just ain't saw no new prospects. No, that's all that is.
He's slowing it down.
I'm willing, but I'm not like, yo, I'm seeking. I'm not seeking. I'm willing and able. I'm just not seeking.
If the opportunity arises, he's down, but he's not trying to initiate it.
I'm just not.
What you drinking, Jazz?
I'm no longer seeking.
I'm just drinking wine.
I'm drinking too.
What kind of wine you on?
Me, I got a cab.
This is a Chardonnay. I like the bottle at the store, so I was like, okay.
I like cabs. I like cabs for some reason.
You like cabs?
Yeah,
I do too. I'm normally a red wine drinker, but it was on sale.
You want
Right.
some reason right now.
But okay, so wait.
Mm.
Y'all got me off track. But as the veteran person here, like I'm not gonna say like on online, like, yo, if a female came at me like, yo, look, all I just want some dick. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna say, okay. I'm gonna immediately go look at her pictures, see who she is, and go, yes or no. Like that's literally what it goes down to. Yes or no.
You just base it off the
It
picture.
goes,
Pictures of catfish you.
who don't? Who's just fucking
We're the
everybody?
Those pictures
I'm
of
saying,
catfish you.
Yeah.
Listen.
Say it,
They,
babe.
they
If,
could be like 4 years old
if,
too.
if my profile picture was non-existent, my face is not here. All it says is smooth. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn it like this. If it just says
First
smooth,
of all,
you just I send you a message and say,
If it just
what the
says smooth,
fuck?
I'm
You
ignoring your
want
ass. Like,
exactly.
no
cause
picture, no smile.
my
I'm
profile
like,
gonna say, show pictures before you contact me, and when you show pictures, don't have no glasses on, don't have no hat on, and I want to see your teeth when you smile, and I need to see a full body pic. So that goes from a vet person who was online, because I don't play none of that shit. Because that's just like me right now. You think like, damn, shorty cute, and then I take this hat off. Y'all like, damn, her hair shorter than mine, whatever. Like that type of stuff. Look at Jay Frank. Jay Frank came back in the picture like, wait a minute.
wave check, look, wave check, wave check, wave check,
I got my
wave
velvet
check,
on
wave
today.
check. No, that's a fact though. I'm not
But you know
into
what
that
I'm
though.
saying?
Like, yeah, I feel you on that. Cause like, I'm gonna be honest. If I go to somebody's page and they don't have no pictures on there and their name is smooth on there, first and foremost, I'm not going back to that page.
9 times out of 10, I'm like, they're ugly. Point blank
Like I'm
period.
not doing it. I mean, that's just like some girl named being sexy or a cutie with a big booty or something like that. You can be like, nah, I doubt that's even true. I'm gonna just go to the next
Okay.
person.
The men still gonna
Y'all got,
respond though. A big booty in the name.
y'all got any,
No cap.
Not at
They,
all.
look, Jazzy, they first question they gonna come out. So let me see that booty.
Hey, dead ass. Come on. Dead ass.
They
So
don't.
then we're gonna be like, wait a minute, dang, he can take us on a date first. Look at you, Jay.
Can't even
Dog,
say
Jay Frank coming
hi,
to
how you
phone.
doing? You don't want no small talk.
He don't even want to ask what I eat. Nah, for real though. But I think, like I said, going back so we can get back on subject, like just I think the whole online dating thing is it's actually more challenging than actually meet a person face to face, because you don't. I mean, it's like a facade, like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, whereas you meet a person face to face, you get to read body language, you get to read facial. Like,
Yes.
so much stuff can get lost in translation with texting and all those type of
Tonality.
things. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I don't know. Like outside of that, any other new form of dating, I don't know about. I think, and I've heard that dating is hard via COVID because of COVID. I mean, I don't know. I still do me, but
I don't know.
I
I still
mean,
got a lot of dates.
I don't
got a
know.
rotation going. Still got a rotation going.
COVID was actually a lot better.
What, dating wise?
Outside now opened up.
COVID was a lot.
What?
No. I'll say it was better like this. It was better like this. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If you invite somebody out on a date, right?
you had to waste no money going out.
You're expected to pay for going out
Jay,
and all this
shut
other
up.
stuff. You ain't got to pay for none of that. You're skipping straight to the good part. Like,
Look, you had to waste no money.
straight to the good part.
I'm about some waste of
Jay
money.
Frank happy he ain't have to cook for nobody.
Ain't got
Right.
nobody.
It would have been
Hey,
cheaper
look,
if
I'm
you
keeping it a
cooked.
pan. I'm just keeping it a pan right
I ain't been
Right.
dating.
If Jay would have just made that damn grilled cheese sandwich, he wouldn't have no problem.
But at the
Put some-
same token,
put
you
some
didn't have
Gruyere
to,
in there and shit, make it fancy.
you didn't have
You
to
could have
cook.
saved a few dollars.
Right, but you
Got-
didn't have to
got
cook. You
involved.
didn't have to take nobody out. But I feel like COVID was a great time for people who actually, didn't go out and still enjoy like the nice weather or the outside while we still had the opportunity to. I think it was still a good opportunity to have like heartfelt conversations with people. Not really heartfelt, but like get to the bottom of like their trauma, their childhood, they
Yes.
like what their
Yes.
preferences, like how they really
Yes.
work, how they really operate, their mentality, their principalities and moralities. Like you really got to actually talk to a person and dig a little deeper. It wasn't just like, oh, okay, physical. I'm physically attracted to you, so I'm a, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying it just wasn't that. Like you
Yeah.
had the opportunity, like you had to scope a person out before you actually, if you did go in person to meet this person, you had the opportunity to actually do that. And the physical aspect wasn't that like that obstacle. Because usually it's like, hey, we don't care, like, you know, COVID wasn't a thing. So it was like if you were physically attracted to somebody and you met somebody in person, and let's say y'all went on a date, let's say y'all had a couple drinks, instantaneously y'all gonna be like, you know, if y'all messing with the vibe or y'all messing with the energy and that sexual attraction is there, y'all end up at the end of the night, it's probably gonna end up at somebody's crib. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the night is, or, you know, not even if the night is young necessarily, but like it just gave people that opportunity to really just open up and talk more. So,
Right.
and to communicate as adults. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, I feel like like that dating aspect during COVID, I feel like that was the difference. I mean, for me personally, I got to really pick people's brains. I got to figure out political views, spiritual and religious views, like preference on food, preference on what a typical day would be, what a typical date would be, structure of family, if they were, you know, family oriented or if they weren't family oriented. Like I got to really dig deep on people. Got to really pick people's brains, see what they know, see if they're interested in the things that I'm interested in, truthfully and honestly, and then them not just going to like be like, oh, okay, she likes science. I'm gonna just go ahead and look up a couple little things so I could just have this little conversation for a little bit, you know, just for the time to pass. You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely,
it's like,
yeah. Go ahead.
go ahead. No, I'm good. Go.
No, no, so, no. See, you just muted yourself. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're absolutely crazy. No, but all I was gonna say was like I definitely like have like done that before. Like where you like for instance, like the person I was talking to, like their English was okay, but they weren't like it wasn't good. Like so, I picked up some extra. Like I took a couple years of Spanish, but then like I just like went the extra mile to just talk in Spanish. Like it's kind of easy on your iPhone. Like you kind of just make your sentence in Spanish and just send it. Like you just sending messages, so it just worked. It just worked, and then in person it was just good vibe, and yeah, it was all right. So,
Oh
but
shit,
anyway,
Jay
yo,
Frank.
what's up, my guy? What's up, my guy? Welcome to the party. Um, I didn't want to interrupt though. Like I kind of wanted to digress, and I had to just say something. I wanted to digress though.
All right, what's your next topic then?
What's my next topic? What's my next
Yeah.
topic? Okay, we just talked about dating or whatever, and we covered a whole bunch of different things. So I guess
Your ass to have a notepad, damn it.
say what?
You your ass to have a notepad, like online dating, is this and that.
So look. I had it, but I had it digitally, and I don't know where I put it in my phone. I don't know if I made it a photo. I don't know because I did this like in
My
advance.
face.
I did this in advance.
It's okay. Me and Damo do impromptu all the time, right, Damo?
And boo
He
boo.
got this. He got distracted.
Okay,
He got
boo.
And we got our boy
distracted.
Esco on. Come on, Bree. Bree, you know we'll set them
We
up. Oh,
we do
He
impromptu
got
all the
distracted
time,
trying to
baby.
set the hookup up tonight.
Good, man.
just saying. I mean, we had your damn hour podcast, 2 motherfucking hours, like having everybody check in next week.
Like, I'm not really. I'm not messed up about the time limit though. I'm really not. But I guess the next thing, I guess to transition like into like I guess the more relationship aspect or whatever. So that's where I want to
Which
ask.
you wouldn't know about because you ain't trying to do that with nobody. No.
Nah, so listen, real talk. Where my life is right now. Where my life is right now. Like you know what I'm saying. Like it's not conducive for a relationship. That's just all I'm gonna say. For right now, where my life is right now, what I'm trying to do, where my focus and my goals are, is just not conducive to a relationship. So I'm not even gonna put no woman through that. I'm not even gonna do that because that's what you're gonna want at the end of the day. You're gonna want to be with me. You're gonna want more. Like if we hang out enough, right? If we hang out enough, you know what I'm saying, and you like me, I like you. That's eventually what you're gonna want. Like if we just keep going steady or whatever, you're gonna want that. I don't even want to lead you on at all. I don't want to lead you on at all. So why would I do
Her
that?
face.
Like, and
So
I know
irresistible.
her face looks at me crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Jazzy, he's so irresistible. Who?
So
What am I
No,
gonna do
I'm
with
not saying I'm
myself?
irresistible. Relax. I'm not saying I'm irresistible. I'm talking about I'm talking about for the person that is actually interested in me. Like, okay, there's billions of people in this world. You're
He
guaranteed
got you, Susan.
you're guaranteed to have at least a couple thousand if you just out there that would actually be interested in you, that are actually your interests aligned to where things
A couple thousand. You said a couple thousand, right?
Yeah.
a billion people, 7 billion, there's over 7 billion people on this planet. Everybody has at least 1,000 people that would be interested in them that are on their same wavelength. At least 1,000.
We get you, G. We fucking with you. This what we do all day, every day. But go ahead. What was your question about relationship, though?
I don't know y'all like that yet, though. So,
It's okay. Go ahead. What's your question, though? What's your question about relationship?
I feel what you're saying, bro.
Yeah.
Right, we got you.
Man, nigga, ask the question.
He didn't have a question. He just said that his life is not conducive to a relationship right now.
Hey, Esco.
Nothing.
Man,
Skull came on
you
here.
saw, I was like, hey, what's the question, man? Like,
Skull came on here and started talking crap.
For at least an hour and a half. No, I'm kidding. It ain't been that long.